friends, this is Cara coming to you with another edition of Wednesdays with the Werth Group. This week I have Becky here, who is my stager for real estate. She's from Ravishing Rooms, and we are going to talk 2022 home trends. So Becky, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Can you tell me what is just going on for trends?
Well, there's a lot that's going on. There's a couple things I like to start all my clients off with, is that even though something may be on trend, go with what you love.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to incorporate some of the new trends that are coming out, a lot of things are going to be lighter woods.
I'm loving the white oak.
I know. The white oak. Some people, want a little more design to it.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of do a lot of neat things with it. You can do a herringbone pattern, a flat front cabinet to modernize things, but still keeping it warm because
Mm-hmm.
it still has that soft feel.
Yeah.
A couple more big things with going with the neutral woods are kind of doing some black accents. You can pull in a black island or a black hood. Kind of pulling in those, again, modernizes it. But
So are white cabinets out?
I wouldn't say out.
Okay.
I don't think white cabinets are ever going to go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But you do see a lot of those warmer wood tones coming back in trend.
I love that.
It is. It's beautiful. Also with that, kind of playing off of that is the countertops.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of marble. Marble is kind of a very specific countertop where it's a higher price point and it's not as versatile as the other solid surfaces. But I tell people, look at quartz. They have a lot of quartz that looks like marble.
Quartz.
Yep. Quartz is my favorite. Granite, I will say, is on its way out.
Is it?
You don't see a lot of it. The one good thing about quartz is it's very consistent in pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not having to spend the high price that you do with granite.
Mm-hmm.
But marble, light woodwork, neutral tones,
Okay.
and layering with textures. Doing light browns, dark browns, kind of bringing in different feels of the same neutrals to kind of get a layered look.
So you're layering neutrals. What is the color trend for 2022?
It is one of my favorites in the last few years. Greens,
Green.
but soft greens. Soft, almost, I don't want to say a sagey green, but that soft green.
Okay.
You can do accent walls, bring in throw pillows. Throw pillows are a great way to bring in trends,
Mm-hmm.
but not having to spend an obscene amount of money to get that look. Greens are big, furniture-wise, softening things up, kind of rounded corners, velvety fabrics, things like
Love
that.
velvet.
That just, just make it feel like you want to sit on that couch. You want to just hunker down and watch a movie or read a book.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
It is. So those are all really big ones. And again, one of the great things now about trends is you can mix and match so
Mm-hmm.
much. Like we were talking about metals, you can mix and match different color metals. You can mix and match different color woods. Kind of
What
going
about
along.
themes? So modern farmhouse has been in. Now Scandinavian is
Yes.
coming in. What about themes?
I
Or
would
styles, more should I say?
right. Themes, styles, genres.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the Scandinavian, kind of the sustainable, buying quality products that are good for the environment, last a long time.
Mm-hmm.
The days of, throwaway furniture is definitely gone. They want things that are eco-friendly, good for the environment, will last for your kids to, pass down, even though they probably won't.
They won't want the trend.
No, they'll be like, no, I don't want that piece of furniture you've had for 20 years. But things that last.
Yep.
Things that last. You see it on the inside and outside. Another big one is bringing lots of plants.
Mm-hmm.
Plants are huge right now.
Real or fake? Because I do not have a green thumb.
Either do I. I kill every plant I
Mhm.
have. Succulents, cactuses,
Yep.
anything.
Anything outside is good. Because
Right.
it's seasonal.
Yes.
Inside. Mm-mm.
I am a big fan of fake plants. I think it still brings in that look, but they don't die right away. But if you can keep things alive, that's amazing. And you can just put them everywhere. They're great filler for everything. Shelves, nightstands, coffee tables. and doing large and small plants and things like that. And bringing that greenery, that feeling of outside inside is really big.
Nice.
So it works, and just kind of mixing and matching. You
Okay.
don't have to do a complete remodel to feel like you're
So
on
I
trend.
can't gut my kitchen and redo it.
I mean, we could.
I'm excited.
That would be amazing.
Ready to do it. Okay, so where could somebody go, price conscious, to get some new things? Where are some of your favorite stores?
So Home Goods is really great. I'm
Love
gonna
Home
be
Goods.
honest, in this market right now with all of the
Shortages.
it's not as well stocked as it used to be.
Mhm.
But Target has
Love
upped their
Target.
great game of accent pieces.
Mhm.
You know, Home Goods, Target, little places like that. I'm really like shopping local
I
also.
love local shopping. What
It
are some of
is.
your favorite locals?
So there are a few places I'm up in the Otsego.
Yep.
So Rogers has a quaint little store right in downtown Rogers by Kohl's. The Rustic Shack, I believe its name.
Mhm.
I keep forgetting its exact name, but it's great. It has all these quaint little pieces, and you can fill them in, and it just makes your home feel warm.
Yes.
So I am a big shop local person.
I am too.
Just because
love
I like it.
Well, besides Target.
Right,
Target is just my jam, but local goes to my heart.
Right. And go to places like we have a 101 market where we get all our pumpkins and our trees and things like that. They have great plants, and they're so knowledgeable that they can help you. If you are really price conscious, with sometimes I am on certain items, especially when I like to change them out so much. Amazon is also great too for pillow covers. If you have pillows already on your couch, just buy some pillow covers and cover them up. You can get 4 pillow covers for the cost of 1 pillow.
I know West Elm and Pottery Barn really, they email me too much. So my husband's like, if you buy another pillow, we're like, yeah, it's gonna get bad.
No,
So,
I have a
that.
closet, a front closet that's just stacked with pillows.
Oh, I love you.
No clothes, no
a girl after
shoes,
my own heart.
just pillows.
Okay.
But yeah, those are great. Crate and Barrel has wonderful, wonderful pillows. But yeah, just kind of taking a look and kind of going out.
Softening it up. Not so
Softening it up.
cold, not so dark.
Right, not so cold, not so dark, neutrals, warm neutrals. Like I said, I don't ever say anything's out of style, just because it just depends on your personal preference. But, you know, kind of keeping it warmer, you know, warming up the grays, warming up. And it's very easy to do with just accent pieces. You don't have to go and get everything new.
Yeah, and paint.
And paint. Paint does wonderful things for not a very much.
So what would be one of your, or a couple of your top favorite colors this year in paint?
Well, like we were just discussing.
I know.
I do love Urban Bronze.
It was my favorite. That's Sherwin-Williams. My husband just repainted our house, and I really wish that I would have found that color before. But here we are in gray.
And it is one of those nice neutrals. It does have a little bit of gray to it, but a really warm brown undertone. So it has that feel of just that warmth that I really do always recommend keeping with. White walls
White walls
are still very popular. I don't feel like those are ever going anywhere.
What about wallpaper? I've heard it's making a comeback.
It is. I love wallpaper. I did my daughter's room in wallpaper. I really want to do my powder room in wallpaper. I do tell people use it in moderation. For example, when I did my daughter's room, I just did half of the wall and then a nice chair rail and then painted below.
Okay.
Just so that it doesn't seem so overwhelming. And then you don't get, if you're adventurous, if you do a whole room, it would look amazing. But you can also just do pieces, kind of like the accent wall with a paint that everybody did. Take it and just switch it out with some wallpaper. A lot of places for wallpaper are, you know, your classics like Hirschfield's, things like that. I've ordered wallpaper off of Etsy.
Ooh.
So for people who are not Rico Suave at hanging wallpaper, it was amazing. You literally just bought a roll and it matched up right away. There was very little waste, no glue, and it's removable. So eventually, when she gets sick of it, because she's 10 and it should be about next year, we can switch it out and not have something that is just permanent. like the old school wallpaper that everybody dreads taking down because it's there forever.
Okay.
But pulling that in is great. It just adds so much character, and it's not horribly expensive, especially when you're only doing a little bit of a wall.
I love that. What about wood on walls? Like, that was huge.
It is. And I will say, I always tell all my clients, if you're sick of the shiplap that everybody had somewhere, a good, great, inexpensive way to modernize it is just painting it a dark color, like urban bronze.
Oh, that would be so pretty.
If you take the shiplap and paint it something darker and a little deeper, a little richer color, it takes the farmhouse look away.
I might have to do that to my basement now.
It does. It takes the farmhouse look away and just modernizes it, makes it a little more up to date, not so rustic looking, and you don't have to rip it down, especially after you put that much work into putting it up.
Makes sense.
So it's great. There's a lot of ways. Like I said, paint is an amazing thing. It can change the whole feel of a room for not very much money.
I love that. Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank
you for coming
Thank you
on.
for having me.
And thank you guys. If you have any questions, I will loop Becky's contact info in. She would love to hear from you.
Great.
Take care,
Have a
friends.
wonderful day.
Bye.